excuse me.
Corona.
Yeah, didn't they shut down the No Star Mall today?
Yeah, they did. For the cringe virus.
For the cringe virus, yeah. And I think the one positive thing of this virus, what is it?
That the streets are going to be empty, right?
That one for us,
right?
So we can skate and do our own thing. But I think what's most beneficial, I don't want to say, but what benefited with this virus,
right?
That people start to wash their hand.
Yeah.
That's something true, positive. Yeah. Now I can shake people's hand.
I didn't realize how many people just didn't wash their hands until the government finally came out and said, hey, guys, you know what's going to really help stop the spread of this? Wash your hands. As if it's some sort of explosive new idea, right?
Yeah, I was like...
insane. Majnoon.
Yeah, crazy.
Yo.
Shoot in the dark and say, y'all in quarantine there? Yeah,
we are.
I'm in quarantine in my own office.
Yeah, they have us trapped here.
Yeah. Steve, what's going on? Get the coronavirus out of there. Out of here. Yeah. No, man. I think there's some positive outcome of this virus. Less people on the street, right?
Look at the positives.
So we can do our hangout.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, people start to wash their hand, which is something like you should all do anyway. Is that part of the culture or what?
I would hope so.
I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh, shut that thing down, man. I'm live here. Okay. Sorry, folks. This is Yusuf Chowdhury. Tuning in once again, Monday night. It is 10:16 p.m. Central Time. So, as you can see, the title for tonight is, if you got any questions on online marketing, feel free to ask right now. By the way, Steve, I was talking about you a couple of days ago, or maybe last week. Did you prepare your studio?
No. What? No.
Did you prepare your studio?
Are you serious? Man, this Wi-Fi sucks.
Don't forget, this month we have the WordCamp event. Make sure you sign up. It's a $40 for 2 days event. WordCamp. I highly recommend anybody that has a website built on self-hosted WordPress to sign up with the WordCamp. And also, there's a class or workshop for the youth. So if you know anybody, please do share. So let me show you the website. Let me show you all the website for the WordCamp this month. One second. Oh, yes, I'm still under the weather since Thursday.
Jeez, you said...
Actually, can you all hear me? I just left the headset like on the corner. Were you able to hear me? Can you check?
Let me check real quick.
Dumas.
Oh. You mean you? Yeah.
Okay, so you all see this event March 28th to 22nd at the UTSA downtown. So the ticket only costs like $40. You'll get a swag, t-shirts, and a lunch. If you want to find out more detail, go to 2020.sanantonio.wordcamp.org. Tons of amazing speakers from here and out of town. A great location, and this is very good for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. There's so many sponsors and companies that are going to be present at this event, so you can network with other developers, with other businesses. So I highly recommend that you all, especially if you're in San Antonio or out of San Antonio, if you're close to San Antonio, on like Austin or San Marcos, Corpus Christi, Dallas, Houston, feel free to sign up and attend this awesome event. Okay, you can check and see who are the speakers for this event. Sarkar, what's going on? How to install free computer language software. Free computer language software. I'm sorry, I do not know how to install a free computer language software. I apologize. I don't have the answer to that, but I can research it. Now, if you're asking, because everything in tonight's session is about digital marketing. Fahad, assalamu alaikum ya akhi, kayf al-hal? If it's WordPress, then I would recommend a plugin for translation. I wish there was a WordCamp where I live in Jeddah. Fahad, inshallah, I'm actually talking to Ahmed about this subject of doing some type of WordCamp in Jeddah in the future, bi'idhnillah. Especially, I'm planning to attend or come back to Saudi this year, maybe a week or two before Ramadan. Then hopefully my plan to stay at least in Ramadan or maybe 2 or 3 months in total, depends on the situation. So I'm talking to him to see if we can do some sort of event in Jeddah as well. So this is the WordCamp event here in San Antonio this month. A lot of professionals, a lot of amazing speakers from social media to marketing to WordPress to coding. One of my awesome, I know this guy, David Ramirez from the UTSA. Then my all-time awesome dude, what did it go? Corey Ashton from Uptegrity, another amazing person. What is Jared? What is Jared? Where is Jared Gucci? Jared. Where did he go? One of my cool friends is, Susan also. Susan Price from Firecat. She's also amazing. So we have a couple of locals. And there's one dude from California. Where did Jared go? Where is Jared? Jared Gucci. I can see him. I saw him somewhere here. Anyway, so these are so far some of the speakers. There is an event for kids camp. Alhamdulillah kulli hal, just under the weather a little bit, doing better than last week. So there's an event for kids as well, ages 7 to 12. So if you have kids or nephews, cousins, relatives between 7 to 12, please have them attend this event so we can teach them how to build a website on WordPress so they can, work on their ambitions and ideas and whatnot. Okay? The ticket is so much affordable, only $40 for 2 days. Yes, inshallah, when I come, let's meet. In fact, Fahad, if you have some ideas, you and the group in the WhatsApp, let me know what kind of topics you all want me to cover when I come back in Jeddah. Because me and Ahmed were talking about doing a course on digital marketing so the freelancers and the businesses can kind of collaborate or learn from each other, or the freelancers can also learn that they can provide to the businesses and so forth. But the event that we're talking about might last the whole day. So that was the idea. Okay, so if you have any subjects within the digital marketing plus WordPress, just let me know. Let's get back to that group. Or if you can go to the group and tell everybody, hey, I'm doing live streaming, who wants to come and chat? Matter of fact, let me just see if you can do that, please. To that WhatsApp group, let everyone know, hey, I'm live. Anyone have a question? Join me right now. Okay. So, anyway, folks in San Antonio, in Texas, anywhere else, you're more than welcome to attend the WordCamp San Antonio 2020. Okay? All right. Now, do we have any questions? Do we have any questions?
Yes.
For tonight? Do we have any questions for tonight? Any questions?
Thank you so much.
No questions? What is this?
Oh, shoot.
Got any question, bro?
I'm thinking, actually, I might have a question for you in a second. Is there a way that I can rename this link? Can I rename this link?
Yeah.
On Bitly?
What is that?
Like, if I rename it on Bitly, will it automatically transfer to that, or do I have to rename that one as well?
No, that's after the confirmation. They will get that. That's it.
But can can I rename this?
Oh yeah, you can.
Right here. But
of course.
If I rename it on Bitly, will it automatically transfer over to here, or do I have to do it on here?
No, you don't have to do it on Bitly because the back end Bitly has a weird one. This is not a Bitly one. This is you did it on the MailerLite.
What is it? Essential.
So what's his name? Sarkar, your question: how to install free computer language software? My friend, go to Google. Okay, there's some. I'm seeing tons of videos. How to install C language. I mean, depends what kind of computer languages you're talking about, because there are many, right? There's C++, Java, Python. So if you just Google, you will find tons of tools on how to do that. You can also go to YouTube and ask the same question. Okay? Okay, folks. Anybody else? Do y'all have any question about online marketing? Ask me now. Ask me now. I haven't put any classes, any workshop for this month yet, but I'll definitely do that, and it should be in the meetup. There we go. So if you're part of the San Antonio Online Marketing Group, then you will definitely see some of the classes that based on the request, I might do a workshop on Facebook ads and LinkedIn advertising. So if you all have any other suggestion, what other topics you want me to cover this month, let me know. I'm going to also post something on Facebook about the topics for the month of March. Okay. Now, let me ask you guys this. Airman Wind, my man, hope all is well. What's going on, brother?
Oh, Armand?
Yes.
It's my boy Armand.
Show him your face, man. Show him your face. There you go. Freaking annoying.
Shut up, Hamar. Shut up, ya Hamar.
Shut up, what?
I said, shut up, ya Hamar.
It's ya Hamar. Okay. Not Hamar.
Yeah, shut up.
Ryan Thomas, have you ever read about the online guru P. Ness? No.
What? P?
Ryan, I did not. Who's this guy?
Did you hear what you just said, Yusuf?
I did not. Who's this? Oh, nice one. P. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
good one. Good one, Thomas. Yeah. Good one. Good one, Thomas. Good one. You got me right there. Yeah, it's a very graphic guru. You know, he's very graphic. Kind of weak though. That's a good one from Ryan Thomas.
Yeah, it was a good one. He got you.
You got me there, man.
He got you.
You got me real good. Real good. Real good. Anyway, Arman Hag. So Arman's saying, glad you guys are having fun. Do you have any other technical question before that? He's like, oh, you actually typed it? Yeah, I did. Exactly how you typed it. Okay? But guess what? When I typed it, all I got is a bunch of videos about C-SPAN and Congress and some political stuff. Good one, Ryan. Good one, man. That's a good one. That's you know, that's funny. I give you that. I give you that. Okay, it's not G-rated, but I give you that. Anyway, so do y'all have any question about online marketing for tonight, for this evening? You have any question, man?
Me?
Let me check the messages 1 second.
Not at the moment. Shukran jazila, but I don't think I have anything.
Okay, there you go. How to network.
Oh, is that Armand?
How to network locally. How to network your business locally. Okay. Well, when it comes to, I shouldn't say the word unfortunately. When it comes to networking for local business, it depends on what type of networking event you're going to, especially if you are a business person. Any type of networking event or network business event that you want to attend, you have to do some homework. It also depends, it also depends on your niche, right? It depends on your niche, and if you want to network, what do you want to gain from it? Do you want to build a relationship, or do you want to be like a ninja who just goes to any networking event and they start, like making it rain with their business cards, hitting somebody's eyes and nose and whatnot? You don't want to do that, right? So first thing, I'm not saying networking is not bad. It's good if you go to networking events strategically, right? So the first thing is you have to find out what kind of networking events out there, if this is for you or not, okay? and trying to find out, the time and the date, and when you go there, be prepared, right? If you are, let's say for example, if you do house inspections kind of services, so that means you are going to attend a networking event that is meant for real estate investors or realtors, because those kind of audience will basically might utilize your service, right? If you're into construction or like house painting, that can be something relevant, right? Don't just attend networking event for the sake of networking only. Okay, so that's in concept in general term. Now, another option that pretty much really worked for me, and that is to utilize the meetup.com. The meetup.com, the cool thing about it is that instead of you going out to these networking events, you can actually invite other businesses to come to your event. And that is going to happen through educational marketing. So you can set up your own meetup, which is actually not free. You have to pay like 19 to 20 bucks a month. You can set up your own meetup account, and Meetup will basically blast your event to people that are interested in your type of event subjects, right? Because what happens, if you create your own meetup and businesses are interested in what you have to offer, it's much more powerful and effective than you going somewhere else and trying to basically convince or sell your service. So if you take the example of home inspection, maybe you can have an event teaching homeowners or real estate businesses and investors on how to the do's and don'ts and whatnot, and that's how you're going to attract more people towards you locally because you're educating them. And using that, you can basically build your brand locally. Okay? So that would be my advice when it comes to local networking, is to start your own and start educating the local businesses. And if you do attend outside your network, try to be super helpful and don't be just salesy all the time. Get to know your audience, get to know the people that you meet, even though they might not be your customer, but you can send them refers or they can help each other. Because we as a businessist, I totally believe in the concept of collaboration, cooperation. If you use that concept, then we can definitely apply it with other businesses and basically share the blessing back and forth. You know what I mean? So that would be my suggestion when it comes to how to network locally. Okay, any more question? Any more question, please?
Accessible. Is that how you spell accessible? You ever spell something out and you're like second guessing yourself? Like, is that how you spell that word?
Yeah.
I hate
it. Any questions? Nope.
Yeah, Yusuf, when did you become such a hamar?
I don't know, man. Any more? I don't see any more questions. Okay, folks, it is 10:34 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to wait for another 1 or 2 minutes. If y'all have any question about online marketing, WordPress, social media, online ads, SEO, do let me know.
Can we make this one bigger? Despacito. Burrito. That's it? No more questions?
Just looking at let me check the emails. That's it. It's too late for some of the folks. But if I wait for like 2 more hours, I think folks from UK probably
right
gonna come online. Let's see what time is there.
You got a lot of UK fans?
I do have any UK fans.
The team goes
Sydney.
Scotney, Rasni.
What is it?
Huh?
What?
Hold tap, my girl them as well. Sometimes you have some really quick sessions on there. I said sometimes you have some really quick sessions for your live stream.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they're like 4 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours.
It really depends.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
My goal is to make sure.
What is this? Connect Live in 2020. What is this? So there's a Google event. Okay, is this event like live streamed? Let's see. Oh, no. Application and then the Connect Live are now open. I'm gonna learn what is this? What is this? 27 days. Let me see. Connect Live event. Is this event? Let's see how much it costs. This is from Google, y'all. This is October. So there's an event in what is the event at? Called Local Guide from Google. So I'm gonna see. Please share link to your application video on YouTube. What does that mean? Application required to speak on a camera in English. This video must be uploaded onto YouTube, but may be unlisted for further guidance. Check out our video tips for your Connect Live 2020 application. Write on your posts and local stories and connect responding to one of the following. This is strange. So they have this event coming up in October, but I don't think there's a price for it. It's called Local Guide Connect Live 2020. As a local guide level 5, you're eligible to apply to attend our 5th annual global event. If selected, you'll receive an all expenses paid trip. Oh, that's nice. To visit Google's campus in California, Bay Area, from October 11 to 14, my friend.
Huh? You
Yeah, so there's an event by Google. So should I apply? Check it out.
CC.
And then explore the.
You're still live?
Yeah, I'm still live, but I have to like do a video or something. Interesting. They're gonna pay.
Yeah. Let's do a video.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for the trip.
Yeah, for Yusuf's trip.
Yep. I think I should go for it, right?
Yeah, you should go for it.
Yeah, man. I should go out to all these. I miss going to all these big digital marketing events,
Visit
man.
free airplane tickets and food.
Uh-oh. What is this?
And massages at the hotel. No.
20 minutes later.
3 hours later.
3 hours later.
6 hours later. No questions.
No questions. What are you working on?
Like polishing the
lead capture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just polishing up a little bit.
Polishing the lead capture.
And then I'll probably start a new post.
Excuse me.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Looks like nobody else has any questions.
Alright, masalam.
The only 2 people watching.
I know, man.
I don't know what they're staring at. I'm like,
I know. They're just watching you surf the web.
Yeah. So yeah, only 2 folks. No, it's 3. Ask me anything about online marketing. Oh, there is Bruno. Bruno, what do you think about what's going on right now? Like what? Like the coronavirus stuff?
That's so general. That's such a general question. What
Hey,
do you
it's
think
good.
about
Well, what do I think? Well, I'm in my office here. All right. I'm getting out of my home. There's an interesting things that I shared in a private group. What is it at?
Slaves of Allah?
Yeah, there was an old book. What do you call it? By Dean Koontz, right? The Koont. It's a very old fictional book that was written in 1981. The Eyes of Darkness. It's a fictional book. So there is a chapter in that book that talks about they call the stuff Wuhan 400 because it was developed at their rDNA labs out of the city of Wuhan, and it was the 400th viable strain of man-made microorganism created at the research center. Wuhan 400, right? Then it says here, in around 2020, a severe pneumonia. What if I can't even read that? Like illness will spread throughout the globe, attaching the lungs and the bronchial tubes and resisting all known treatments. Almost more something. So it's an old book. You can go to a library and pick it up. But it was written in 1981 as a fictional book. So it's kind of interesting. Okay. Tina, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. So Tina says, are you Indian? Well, I don't know. Am I Indian? I'm a human being.
Yeah,
huh?
you are.
Kind of, right?
Yeah, the original India.
Yeah, from the land of the Hind, right? But from that land. But technically, excuse me.
Macarona.
Yeah, I'm spreading the disease on your face. Technically, how I can say many because I was born and raised in Mecca, so I'm technically Maccawi. Mom and dad is from Bangladesh, which used to be India before. So go figure.
Well, it used to be Pakistan. It used to be Pakistan.
It used to be Pakistan too, but before that it used to be India and so forth.
And then it was the British
Empire. Wa alaikum salam. Yes, alhamdulillah. I am Muslim, alhamdulillah. You make money online? I have my own company called Online Business Owners. It's a digital marketing agency here in San Antonio, Texas. You can look it up. My company provides services in the areas of search engine, web development, graphic design, training and consulting, social media marketing, content marketing, social media ads, Google ads, Bing ads, anything digital. That's what I do for businesses. Okay. Bruno, thank you. So yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely apply for this Google
if you can bring
Bay Area. Isn't Bay Area in the southern? What is Bay Area? Isn't that in San Francisco?
Yeah, Bay Area is in San Francisco.
Dang. Okay.
If you could bring a OnePlus, hey, I'm your man.
I'm sharing is caring.
Cough that way.
No, sharing is caring, man. I'm gonna make you sick like me.
Macarona.
So yeah, Tina. Walaikum salam, Tina. So yeah, folks, I'm glad that you guys just jumped in because I was just about to leave. It's 10:45 p.m. Central Time right here in San Antonio, Texas. So if y'all have any question about the topic of online marketing, digital marketing, feel free to ask. Well, how long you been doing? I've been doing digital marketing as a hobby around 2000 and 2006. Then I took it seriously in 2008, and that's it. Ever since I've been in this niche of digital marketing. You can just go ahead and Google my name, Yusuf Chowdhury,
Like
and you can
clam
see all
chowder.
my stuff there. Okay, but I'm just like any other digital marketing agency, so that's what I do.
Except he's famous.
Huh?
Except he's famous.
I'm not famous.
You're famous, bro.
A'udhu
Just type in
billah.
Yusuf
I'm just a
Chow-
regular dude
Yeah,
from the street,
Sheikh.
man.
Yeah,
I'm a
Sheikh.
regular dude from the street.
Yeah, Sheikh. You're famous, bro. You're Sheikh.
I'm not.
Makawi Sheikh.
I'm not, and I don't want to be. Bruno asked an excellent question. Where did you get the education? Well, it's a self-taught. Excuse me. I did go to college in Blair, Nebraska, of all places. I was majoring in business, but I did not finish school. I moved to Texas in 2002. And everything I'm doing right now, it's mostly self-taught. Excuse me. It's mostly self-taught. So Bruno, what about you? What are you doing? Like, what kind of business you're in? Or do you have a business? Is it a full-time, part-time? What do you do? Tina, what else you do? Do I follow anybody? You mean like people in the industry? I mean, I follow, for example, I learn a lot from all the SEO website like Search Engine Land from Danny Sullivan, Search Engine Journal, Search Engine Roundtable. I think Barry, SEO Book, Moz, Rand Fishkin, Social Media Examiner, Michael, the founder, Mary Smith, Lewis Howes, Gary Vee, of course, since 2009. And there are tons. Pat Flynn, a lot of people I learn from. So, and some of my friends from Cali and Wisconsin that were my actual mentors.
Is there a way I could change this to where
Bruno says e-commerce, but he said it didn't work for you. What kind of e-commerce? In what niche? The event will be the most local guide.
I sneeze inside my shirt. That's the difference.
That's not because it's the reaction. What do you call it? For every reaction, there is an opposite.
Man, equal
Humor.
reaction.
Right.
Opposite of that.
Yeah. Okay, lead with the
Yeah, it's called Yusuf.
title, write a search and start. What the? Compose in English. Do I have to do all this thing to apply for the application?
Yeah, shit. Yeah, shit.
Man, how to do all this? General. Okay, so when you say e-commerce, like, was that something you're doing it for yourself or you were doing it for other customers, right? When I say a niche, I mean, what are you selling? Are you selling, let's say, weapon equipment, right? Like cases and whatnot. Here in Texas, we're very heavy, on weapons, right?
Yes.
Were you selling something like something very specific? Because that's the thing with the e-commerce, and plus it's not going to be that easy because majority of the people go to Amazon to buy stuff online, and the reason behind that because of the Amazon Prime. We want something fast and quick, and you can find anything on Amazon these days, whether directly from Amazon warehouse or through FBA or through a third-party companies.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I've seen a lot of folks use so-called Shopify to connect with AliExpress and Alibaba. A lot of those things kind of oversaturated, and half of them is not even correctly done. There are very few people probably doing it correctly. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, e-commerce it's good if it's done right, but you have to find that one niche that that has a specific audience for it. And if you market it properly, strategically, and with patience, eventually you are going to see some results.
What can I call you, Yusuf? Are you a marketing strategist? Are you
a digital marketer, strategist in digital marketing? Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about you to one of my friends.
Oh yeah, so he's a digital marketing strategist. That's it. Because I do strategy. I take the clients,
website designer as well.
Yeah. So basically, when I sit with the clients, I look at their needs and problems, and we do research. Based on the research, we come with a custom strategy, and the strategy will have everything. And then, of course, the client can decide on which route they want to go to.
And on my website, like at this point in juncture, should I worry about any SEO or should I just?
That's an excellent question. I would say we are going to do the SEO. We are going to do the SEO because when you build a house, if the foundation is not strong, you don't want to fix the foundation later.
Right.
So the on-page SEO is part of it. So we're definitely going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you write a lot of good content. So I'm going to have to show you how to optimize every single page for that.
Clicks and stuff.
Indeed.
Okay. Appreciate it.
So Bruno said general knowledge. Yeah, so that could be the problem, Bruno, because what happened, if you sell here's the thing. Sometimes it is good that you can think big, but you have to start with something very small first to see if that works, right? So if you can do some research and find out, start something locally and what do people like most, and see if you can deliver the product, quickly. And you can start with 4 or 5, not even like 10. 4 or 5 should be enough, right? Then you run ads, like, Bing ads or social media ads, and see if that works. And when that works, then just increase the volume, keep selling it, then get your return on investment back, and add a second product, and so forth, and step by step. You know what I mean? So that should definitely help, because the reason I'm saying this, because of if you look at the reality, I mean, you have to think from the customer perspective too, like what do people buy online? Because right now, as I mentioned, Amazon is number one. Amazon became its own search engine, right? Then you have Google Shopify, which connects to your own store, like online stores. So, you might want to look into it again and see which direction you want to go with. How do I get clients? I get clients locally through word of mouth. I get clients through social media. I get clients because I'm putting a lot of content out there. I also do tons of local workshop here in San Antonio, 10 workshops per month and 1 seminar. I also get clients through, running Google ads, Bing advertising, and social media ads. So whatever digital marketing services that I provide my customers, I use those for myself, and that's how I get customers.
Could you go a little bit into like advertising optimization?
Well, when it comes to advertising optimization, first we have to talk about what platform.
Okay.
Because you have search advertising, which is Google and Bing, right? Then you have content advertising. There's a 2 popular company. One is called Taboola, and the other one is Outbrain.
Taboola.
Yeah, so what Taboola and Outbrain does, if you have a blog that you want that blog content to show up at the New York Times or Time Magazine online or Newsweek, then that kind of ad you're going to run. The third one is the social media ads. So you have Facebook ads, Instagram, Reddit, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, TikTok, and Snapchat. So those are the ad platform within the social media channels. The interesting thing about the ads, unlike organic means, because if you do things organically, like, social media, organic post, SEO, organic monthly implementation, because it's organic, it is going to take some time, like 6 months, 9 months, maybe 1 year, even more, for you to get the traffic and ranking. It's going to take a long time. With the online ads, you can get the traffic the next day.
Right.
And based on those clicks and impression, you can study the behavior of your audience to see how much money you're investing, how many clicks you are getting, and how many sales you're making. If there's a profit, you continue the ad. If there's a loss, you're going to pause it and stop it and use the data to remarket in somewhere else.
Adjust or something.
Adjust it, yeah. But the thing with the ads, I mean, when I say the result is quick, I don't mean by the sale is quick. What I mean by the click and the activity and the data that you're going to collect is faster than using organic means.
And whenever they show your ad on a website or on a Facebook feed, for example, are they charging you for every time it shows up in the feed, or are they actually charging you for every click that they're
Excellent question. Depends on how you run the ad. There's something called cost per click, and there's a cost per impression.
Which is when it shows up.
Yeah, so the cost per impression means every 1,000 times shows up, you get charged. And the cost per click means every time somebody click, you get charged.
It's a charge.
And you can set it up. Either is it for every click, and the click depends. For example, in YouTube ads, if you run a YouTube video ad, I'll see the advertising, and there's an option to skip the ad.
Right.
If I click the skip the ad, you're not gonna get charged.
Right.
But if I don't click the skip the ad, you're gonna get charged. So you can program all that within the ad platform. You can also target zip codes. You can target audience. You can target, your buyer's persona, your actual audience, so they can see it and they can take some action. And a lot of time people don't understand that just because somebody saw the ad, that doesn't mean they're gonna buy right away. They're gonna keep clicking several places until they make the final decision.
I think you were saying that it takes, on average, about 10 to 12 times. For
9 or 10 to 12 times for them to make the actual decision, basically. Yeah.
I have a follow-up question to that as well. So I remember you were talking about how your content doesn't start appearing, especially when you're running a blog. Your content doesn't start really appearing in Google search engines and things like that until you start getting engagement within your blog, i.e., comments, shares, and things like that. So what I'm wondering is, what is a good strategy that you can use to increase your viewers' engagement, like comments and things like that?
That's an excellent question. So if you want to increase the engagement, at the end of the blog post, you can leave a question. Did you like the post? Comment below. Or you can ask a question that you disagree. So you share something about 5 tips, and if you all disagree, comment below. Okay. So you're gonna ask that question.
Or like
again.
If you have anything else to add, you can. Right.
Yeah. So basically, you ask the question to make them engage, right? If you have your own social channels, you can share them on your social channels. You can use effective hashtag, especially in Instagram or Twitter, to get that visibility for the people that are searching for a similar topic. Makes sense? So again, these are the organic ways. So that means you have to be proactive. You don't expect for them to find you. You have to be proactive. You share on the social channels. And not just that. You can go to Quora, which is a Q&A social media site. Go there, ask the same question, and see what kind of answer people give within your niche. If the answers are not correct, or if the answer are there, but maybe your answer might have more substance, more detail, so you can go ahead and answer, and the remaining answer can go back to your blog. Do you see what I'm saying?
Not with that one.
So
what's the point of using Quora?
Quora is a question-based social media site.
Right, I got that.
So that's if somebody asks a question about how to travel on a budget in Jordan, and you find several answers, but some of them are not good, or something maybe it's good, but not from your experience. So you're gonna say, no, here's another tip. You can try this because this is what I did. So you're gonna mention the answer, but hey, by the way, to read the remaining of the information, click on my link. So now they're gonna go back to your site.
It's a cliffhanger.
So you have to be proactive to invite audience that are interested to read your material.
Yeah, engage with your
you can join
with your potential audience before they get a chance to engage with
you. Can go to several groups on Facebook. If there are groups that like to travel, for example, or maybe real estate people that want to travel, you can join this group, see what they share, and you can share your own tips, but take them back to your website if the group policy allows it. You can do the same thing in LinkedIn groups. So that's what I mean. You have to be proactive. So when you go, just like networking out, but instead of networking, you are using educational marketing. You're educating, you're giving value, you're letting people know how these material are amazing and it can benefit them, and that's how you attract them back. Once you go back to your website, then you have the lead capture, so you can grab the name and email addresses for more awesome updates.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Awesome.
Very thorough answer.
Absolutely. It is 10:59 p.m. Central Time. Let's see. Brother Muhammad, do you get a chance to check your messages? How are things in Idlib, ya akhi? So those were good questions, man. Yeah, for sure, man. I want to go to this amazing event from Google, but they said that you have to write some stuff and make a video. And
if you need help making the video, let me know.
Yeah, let's do it, man, because I do want to get to this event, man.
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
I'd love to see you get to that event.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
عندك أسئلة؟
عندك أسئلة.
أسئلة.
Do you have questions? أسئلة.
عندك أسئلة.
أسئلة.
أسئلة. Oh, it's got the sukun, right?
It's got the ألف سين همزة أسئلة أنت مربوطة. عندك أسئلة. Not asila. What is this? What is this?
Asila.
What is this?
An Arabic speaker who can't speak Arabic.
Take care, Bruno. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night and don't work too hard. What did that Ryan go, man?
Want water? Oh, here you go.
That guy, yeah, that Mr. Guru one. Where did he go? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I highly appreciate it. If you all benefited from this from this live streaming, make sure you tag your friends, share this, and invite them. And if you have any more questions, leave your questions below, and I'll get back with you guys. And if you're watching this as a replay, tap replay. Bye-bye for now.